8 games finally done, and we're down to the last one. 9th game of the Sunday special, all happening here inside Amoranto Sports Complex here in Quezon City para sa continuation ng quarterfinal series between Biñan Tatak going up against Palawan Yurich Builders 18 under division. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Bechong here, Coach Noy Africa and Courtney Buenaventura at courtside. And Coach, one game to determine kung ang Palawan Yurich Builders ba will stay undefeated going into the North Division Finals or mababago ba yan ng Biñan Tatak Gel?
Right now for Palawan, going for win number 12 and a seat in the division semifinals, while Biñan looking to extend this to a rubber match, and this should be an exciting matchup.
For Palawan Yurich Builders, number 1 and Biñan coach number 8.
That's right, and you would think that this should be a walk in the park for Palawan. But again, in the earlier game, the number 8 seed forcing a game 3. So let's see if Biñan can pull off the same miracle against Palawan.
For Palawan Yurich Builders, nung nakaraang laro nila, Coach Luis Rosales, he was the best player of the game.
Yeah, he did explode with 22 big points, but for Palawan, they need to do a better job in controlling possessions. And to do that, they need to get more rebounds, as they were out-rebounded slightly by Biñan, 44-40. And of course, whenever you talk about the Palawan Yurich Builders, you talk about this guy, LeBron James Daep.
We say more about that guy.
Yeah, but this guy, he is a walking highlight, as you see on your screens. That's Luis Rosales, who exploded in game 1, but everything really rests on the contributions of LeBron James Daep. He's averaging 13.6 rebounds per game, but more importantly, he is one of their main rim protectors. But an explosion for Luis Rosales will really be a much-needed shot in the arm for Palawan.
On the other side, it's Mark Daniel Burgos. Noong last game nila, he scored 15 points and grabbed 9 rebounds.
That's right. And for the side of Biñan Tatak Gel, they really need to be able to close out on the shooters of the Palawan Yurich Builders. Dahil itong ang Palawan, they like to shoot a lot of threes. They attempted 38 times, made 14. And for Biñan to be able to win this game, they need to be able to close out on those shooters and get more setup here for Mark Daniel Burgos, finishing with almost a double-double, 15 points, 9 rebounds. But for Biñan, wherever Jeremy Godoy brings them is where they are going to. Jeremy Godoy, one of the most prolific guards here in the 18 and under division. He is averaging close to 19.6 rebounds and 4 assists per game. So let's see what kind of game Jeremy Godoy will be playing today. It's going to take a superhuman effort to force this into a game 3.
Palawan versus Biñan, game number 2. Let's turn you over to our venue announcer, Gio Cruz.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here at Amoranto Sports Arena here in Quezon City. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 Playoffs. This is the 18 under Game 2 of the Best of 3 Series South Division Quarterfinals, featuring Biñan Tatak Vice Gel and Palawan Yurich Builders. We are live in the official FB page and YouTube channel of the Junior MPBL. Now introducing the starters. First, from Biñan Tatak Vice Gel. Starting guard number 22, Jeremy Godoy. Under guard number 27, Joseph Ranieses. At forward number 15, Miko Pascual. Under forward number 26, John Gimao. And at center number 25, Mark Burgos. Head coach is Mac Arzola, assisted by Rolf Pantaleon. Team manager, Albert Almazora. And now let's meet the starters from Palawan Yurich Builders, who is leading 1-0. Starting guard number 2, Kurt Velasquez. Under guard number 8, Louis Rosales. Starting forward number 5, DJ Tabuan. Also at forward number 6, Jim Corpus. And at center number 18, LeBron James Taeb. Head coach is Job Cleopas. His assistants are Gerald Dizon, CJ Topacio, team manager Redco. Our game officials, crew chief Nino Barcenas, umpire 1 Colonel Tumol, and umpire 2 John Mahinay. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Keith Picasso. Once again, this is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 Playoffs, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.
Doride Bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of the Junior MPBL. Team starters for Palawan Yurich Builders, Kurt Velasquez, Louis Rosales, Felix, Jim Corpus, DJ Tabuan, and Lebron Dai. Para naman sa Biñan, Jeremy Godoy, Joseph Ranieses, John Gemao, Miko Pascual, and Mark Daniel Burgos. Once again, this is the 18 under division of Biñan versus Palawan. Game 2. So if Palawan wins this game, they will head to the division semifinals, or the division finals rather, undefeated. Habang pag nanalo naman dito ang Biñan Tatak Vice Gel, they will force another game.
Well, for Palawan, another added incentive. I believe they are the only undefeated team in all of the divisions of the Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2. So that could be an added incentive for them to get their 12th victory of the season.
Here's Lebron Daep. Actually, Coach, Palawan Yurich Builders was the first team that I have ever covered here. Debut ko dito, sila Lebron James Daep ang na-cover ko as Louis Rosales knocks down his first 3 to open the scoring festivities here in Game 2.
So should we say you could just about be the lucky charm for the Palawan Yurich Builders.
And there you see it, the familiarity at its finest para sa Palawan.
Well, that was what Coach Job Cleopas was telling me just earlier. For him, that is the importance of the system as opposed to relying on just one guy to carry your team.
Rosales, reload, and he knocks down his second 3 of this game. Not even a minute and 30 seconds gone by.
I think that was Corpus who hit that 3-pointer. Rosales hit the earlier triple. Medyo
Check that.
Maghawig sila from afar, and you know it's not really that clear yung number nila sa likod.
Check that. I'm sorry.
Although the form is almost identical too.
Here's Godoy. They haven't scored yet here in this game. Burgos has it. 5 to shoot. Gemao. And he makes it.
You can see the difference here for Biñan, for Gemao to get his shot off. He had to work to get himself open for that shot.
Daep is asking for it. Great defense by Ranieses. Here he goes, drops it down. Burgos, sorry miss. The presence of LeBron James Daep, Coach.
Didn't even have to do anything. That was actually a good find from Jeremy Godoy. Just unable to convert was Burgos.
Velasquez. Now to Corpus. "11 seconds on the shot clock for the guys in yellow. LeBron James Daep How can you stop that, Coach?
Pray.
Pray he misses.
And actually, come to think of it, look at the hairstyle of the Palawan Yurich Builders. Parang medyo hawig yung mga buhok nila lahat.
Kaya nga eh. See this again.
I'm wondering if sinadya ba nila yung kanilang hairstyle, but LeBron James dive off those baseline out of bounds play for Palawan. Always the first person you have to look for.
Velasquez coming up with a miss and 4 straight points para dito kay LeBron Dyer.
And that's why he's very hard to defend. He keeps on moving, using his height to get that rebound.
Godoy on the attack, and it is good. Velasquez now to Corpus. 11 seconds to shoot. Now to Louis Rosales. Momentarily open. A tough shot. And a miss. Godoy kicks it out. Three-pointer won't go para kay Pascual.
That's right now, Jeremy Godoy just trying to set up his teammates.
Dive sets the pick. Hands it off to Corpus. Tabuan now to Velasquez. A lot of ball movement from the Palawan Yurich Builders.
That's why they're getting some good looks.
Another stop by the Palawan Yurich Builders. Velasquez, the spin, the kick out. Corpus gets it to go!
Drive and kick working to perfection for Palawan. Another wide open look for Corpus.
Here's Godoy once again. Naagawan siya dito ni Tabuan. Corpus back to Tabuan, and Tabuan scores, extends the lead to 12 points.
Right now, Palawan not messing around. They do not want anything to do with a Game 3.
Pascual nakawala. Basket and beyond.
That's Pascual for Biñan as we have some subs coming in for Palawan. Litura, one of the more impressive versatile wings in the 18 under division, checking in for Palawan.
Is he part of the Nitura
He is.
athletic family?
Yeah, he is.
(17-7) with 4:03 remaining here in the first.
His brother actually used to play for Perpetual, but made the move to, is it Adamson now?
I think, Coach, it's RTU. Cyrus Nitura. It's Rizal Technological University. Godoy has it. 12-point disadvantage. Muntik pa silang maagawan. And there is a turnover. Now it's Velasquez finishing it on the other end.
Off a steal, one motion, no look. Gets it to his teammate Velasquez with the easy two.
See that again. Nitura not giving up on that play and dishing it out to Velasquez for the easy lay-in.
I had the chance to speak with Coach Jov Cleopas of the Palawan Yurich Builders, considered the best team this season, and he shared his perspective on staying grounded and focused despite their success. According to him, you are as good as your last game. Lahat ng naging panalo mo is just going to be a history. It's important to leave the past victories behind and approach every game with the mindset that their back is against the wall once again. He also emphasized the importance of staying humble, focused, and selfless. Be grateful for every every opportunity that you get to play, he added, reminding his players that the chance to step on the court is something to value and appreciate. Back to you, Charles and Coach Noy.
Thank you so much, Courtney. You're as good as your last game.
Well, actually, for Palawan, they have been as good as their previous 11 games as they've remained undefeated. And of course, Coach Geoff Cleopas, if you get the chance to talk to him, when he preaches humility, this guy is one of the more humble people I've known. Used to work with him. He was a conditioning coach before with San Beda, and is now the head coach of the Perpetual Junior Altas, who finished second in the junior NCAA Juniors tournament last season.
Let's see this again. LeBron James Diep just laying it in. When your name is LeBron James Diep, how can you be stopped?
Well, for his sake, I do wish he finds a nickname. I don't think it does justice to his game. You know, you talk LeBron James and you talk about, you know, he should have his own name. I mean, his father had his own name. Romel Daep used to play for the San Sebastian Stags, part of that legendary 5-peat squad, including Romel Adukul, of course, his father Daep, and the Santos, I believe, Santos, Calpito, Tanige. You gotta look that up, Charles.
I'm 24 hindi ko... I mean, but yeah, he's making his name right now in Perpetual.
Yeah, that's right.
And also here in the Junior MPBL.
Oh yeah, he is a household name. Name here in the Junior MPBL.
We can argue that he's the face of the league.
Well, you could, especially if he keeps on making those highlights.
Tabuan has it. Now to Nitura. Daep sets the pick. Rosales for 3 won't go. Burgos on the attack. Kicks it out. Gemao fades and Gemao won't go.
If you see the quality of shots being taken here by Biñan, most of them contested, while Palawan on the other end, everything going through the flow of the offense. That's why they're shooting a way better percentage, 10 out of 15, 66% from the field.
Ooh, nakawala. Jeremy Godoy, knockout play.
You know, those easy shots, those come off execution, so teams need to be more patient.
Kitang-kita ng ating referees yun, Coach. Kitang-kita. As Candido. There's a chicken wing.
And he got away with it, but he was called for steps.
.7 seconds remaining here in the first. 12-point advantage para sa Palawan Yurich Builders. Gemao. Short jumper is good para kay John Gemao.
Gemao now with 5 points in the game.
Rosales coming up with a miss. Candido. Now Daep. Kanila pa rin ang bola. Daep. Basket and one.
Just staying basic, staying fundamental off the rebound. Showing the patience. Scoring off that one-hander.
Pound for pound fitness. Foul counted move. Galing kay LeBron James Daep. How many times have we seen yung mga instant replays para kay LeBron Daep?
Parang it's the same play all over again.
And contrary to his name, ang idol niya si Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, with the way he uses his length on the floor, you can see him an excellent perimeter defender.
Daep, now to ni Tura, napakialaman yon ni Godoy, and that will do it for the first 10 minutes of action ng Biñan versus Palawan. 12-point lead para sa Palawan Yurich Builders. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Jeremy Godoy doing it mostly for the Biñan Tatak Vice Gel. And on the other side, it's, of course, LeBron James Daep. The score is 26-14 at the end of one. (26-14) at the end of the first 10 minutes of action. And Palawan Yurich Builders really starting strong as they normally are. Imagine being undefeated, 11 games.
Well, apparently they don't only start strong, but they also finish strong.
That's correct. Here's Candido. Napakialaman yan ni Jeremy Godoy. Burgos on the attack, short on that one. Here come the Yurich Builders. Lance Nitura. Lot of time on their shot clock. Three-pointer by Hans Candido is a miss. Rebound, Lance Nitura. That is Ferrer cleaning up the board and drawing a foul.
The smallest guy on the floor for Palawan, operating inside.
That drop step, that pivot. Look at how huge.
Oh, yeah. So I'm not really surprised that he has post moves. Probably where he came from, probably played in the post.
26-14. 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Still a 12-point lead. Gemao steps into a three, won't go. Here comes Nitura. Over to Candido, and they turn the ball over.
He was contemplating on making that pass for about a second or two. Ended up overcooking that pass.
Three-pointer is a miss coming from Cachuela. Pero sa kanila pa rin ang bola. Godoy. Lucky break for them. Actually, wala na siyang papasahan doon, coach. Natapik lang talaga.
Even if mahasalo ni Cachuela yun, didn't really have enough space to do anything with it.
Bad execution on that inbound play, coach. Ang gulo nila doon. Here's Cachuela. Puts it up, won't go.
That's why they ended up with a forced three at the buzzer.
Ferrer. Won't go. Here comes Ranieses. Out to Godoy. Blocked by Tabuan. Out to Ranieses. They're trailing by 12. 10 seconds to shoot. Ranieses kicks it out. Three-pointer by Pascual, and he knocks it down.
That's how you make the Yurich Builders defense work. Move that basketball around.
Jim Corpus, the crossover. Offensive foul.
They actually had a layup already, but tried to create a little more space. Led with the shoulder, always an offensive foul here in the junior MPBL. He already had a shot here.
He was actually outbalanced yung galaw niya na yun.
That's why I don't hit the weight room. Alam mo, pag tinamaan mo, lumilipad eh. Since I don't hit the weight room, hindi tumatalsik yung binabangga ko.
Kasi kawawa naman sila pagka nagbuhat ka, coach, no?
Pag nagbuhat ako, lilipad talaga yun. Eh ngayon, binubuhat ko lang mga burger, ganyan.
Yan.
Ready 8. Almost 9 in the evening and I'm craving for burgers.
Well, I can't blame you, coach. You don't know what I would give up for a burger, too. (26-17) is the score.
You
6
seem
minutes.
surprised when you checked your watch and it is really almost 9 o'clock.
I mean, it's not every day, it's not every assignment that you get to cover a game that ends up, or it's still going at 9.
Yeah. Well, last night in Batangas, Junior MPBL did finish at 12 midnight.
And they all had to go home.
Yeah, from Batangas.
And you, coach, no, you were in Batangas kahapon.
Yeah, we covered the first 5 games and then Choquito took over the last 5 games.
Dami niyang nangyari dito. 26-20. Pascual hitting another 3, and on the other end, it's LeBron James Daep.
Since that lead was cut down to 6 points, LeBron James Daep just took over, sends the lead back up to 8 points.
Ranieses on the attack, 9 seconds to shoot. Offensive rebound, won't go. Corpus. Oh, great find and the finish. Corpus to Velasquez.
That's why you want that kind of spacing on the floor. At that time, Biñan forgot that someone was cutting to the basket. Wide open layup there.
Ranieses against Daep. 10 seconds to shoot. Burgos. Won't go. And on the other side, it's TJ Tabuan to the cutting. LeBron James Daep! Oh my goodness! We saw that coming from a mile away.
Again, you deserve your own name, Mr. Daep.
Velasquez adding 2 more points to the damage of Palawan Yurich Builders. Let's take a look at this once again. TJ Tabuan to LeBron James Daep. A nonchalant dunk. Just a subtle flex, and that's all he needed. Timeout, Biñan.
Coach Mac Arzola of Biñan Tatak Gel told me that the team is feeling some pressure as they move forward, especially with the absence of their key player Cabonillas, as he recently suffered an injury while playing for his school, also here in the same venue, leaving a gap in the team's lineup. Despite that, Coach expressed his confidence in the team's ability to step up and adjust. It's a challenge, but the team knows what's at stake. Lahat naman sila is ready to give their best and fill in where needed. Charles, Coach Noy?
Thank you so much, Courtney. For Coach Mac Arzola, next man up na lang. Ganun talaga. During the play of any league naman, yung formula for a playoffs, a successful playoffs run is one of the formula dyan, yung swerte kayo na walang nasaktan sa team nyo.
But of course, when you build your roster, you make sure that everything is at least 2-3 man deep. It's not only the position, but also the roles that they play on the floor. So you always have that emergency option when needed. But again, of course, when you lose one of your main men, that's really difficult to replace.
But again, next man up. We can't be crying over spilt milk.
Well, it's a good thing I'm lactose intolerant. So,
I am too. I am too.
So we don't cry over spilled milk around here.
Here's Godoy. 6 seconds to shoot. Burgos wide open. That's his 4th point here in the contest.
So again, when they've tried to execute their offense, they've been getting better shots. And talking about execution, no-look pass, Corpus with another basket.
The lead is just piling up. Tabuan watching Ranieses. 3-pointer by Godoy. It is good.
Jeremy Godoy, 9 points and 6 rebounds. This is a guy playing point guard for Biñan.
Tabuan. Napakialaman doon ni Godoy. Ranieses and Burgos coming at him. And Burgos cleans the miss from Ranieses.
Somehow Biñan has managed to still stay in step with Palawan, only down by 10.
Here's Daep against a much smaller Godoy. Velasquez a 3. Won't go. Here's Louis Rosales. Didn't even need to dribble on that one. That's how accurate the pass was.
And also that's how fast Louis Rosales is.
Gemao. 3-pointer in and out. A minute.
Right now for Biñan, they really need to just make shots at this stage. As you see right there, pinpoint pass right in the shooting pocket. Nothing for Rosales to do there, but rise up and get that layup.
Gemao. Another 3 won't go. That's gotta hurt for Biñan.
Right now, again, no real flow on the offense for Biñan. It's just really just Gemao jacking up shots without any kind of rhythm.
Mitura has it. Daep sets the pick. Velasquez. Out to Rosales. The step through. Won't go. Kanila pa rin ang bola. Candido. Oh, there's a foul. Kita-kita. Happened in front of the referee.
That's the thing. You do not push the guy with the basketball because the referees are going to be watching him.
Natisod lang. Natisod din naman si Hans Candido. Feel ko di naman niya sinadya yun. 25 seconds remaining. Here in the first half. Dive steps into a 3. Short. Down to 16 seconds. Ranieses now to Godoy. Kicks it out. Burgos a 3. Wala pa din. 3 seconds remaining. Nitura beats the buzzer. (41-29) at the end of the first 2 quarters. Let's see that again. Lance Nitura being the recipient this time. And after the first 20 minutes of action, the score is 41-29.
For this halftime, joining us is Coach Anthony from Biñan, Tatak. Coach, what qualities are you seeing sa mga players mo that gives you confidence win or lose this game?
Yung qualities na nakikita ko sa team namin and especially our players is yung never say die attitude na kahit down kami by 12 points as of the halftime, hindi kami susuko until the last second of this game.
We can really see the resiliency, no, Coach? Coach, may mga gusto po ba kayong batiyan at pasalamatan?
Actually, meron shoutout sa boss namin, si Vice Mayor Jel Alonte, Mayor Arman Dimagila, Congresswoman Len Alonte Nagiat, our team consultant, Coach Denok Miranda of the FU Tamaraos, AAA Sportswear, Porky's Lechon House, Biñan 101 Bake Shop, my wife says, and kids Jade and Diaz are watching at home right now, and happy birthday Jeff Bullfrog Karamihan. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Coach, for joining me here, and that's it for our halftime report.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang
And you join us here at the half with Palawan ahead 41-29. Just a dominating performance so far for LeBron James Daep. Almost a double-double already. 12 points and 9 rebounds. And this is done in just one half.
Third quarter of action has just begun. Will Palawan Yurich Builders wrap this series up 2-0? Or will the Biñan Tatak Vice Gel extend the series into 3 games?
Well, for one thing, Biñan needs to take care of the basketball because a majority of a big chunk of the points for Palawan coming off points off turnover, 16 points off turnovers, 10 fast break points for Palawan. Biñan still with no fast break point.
Dipsy-do para kay Velasquez, won't go. Panieses lines up a 3, won't go. Here's Corpus, steps into a 3, gets it to go. Not even 5 seconds in the shot clock.
Whenever they get open looks, they have the green light to shoot, and Corpus has taken advantage of that. Already 11 points in the game.
And another steal by the Palawan Yurich Builders. Rosales out to Corpus, and Corpus 5 straight points.
You can see in transition, Palawan, everybody just running to their spots, and that's why they've been getting a lot of easy baskets inside because the perimeter's defenders need to close out on those shooters spotting up outside.
Godoy against Louis Rosales. He gets doubled. The kick out, Hemao. And that is good. 3-pointer by Gemao.
That was well set up by that baseline penetration. The kick out to the wide open Hemao with the late closeout, still able to convert.
Louis Rosales, the backdoor cut. Wala yan. Here comes Godoy against Lance Nitura, and Godoy finishing against the outstretched arms of Nitura.
Just how quickly Palawan takes those shots.
And hindi sila pinapagalitan, coach, no?
For as long as those are open looks, I think that's what the system is all about right now for Palawan. But Godoy with back-to-back baskets now with 13 in the game.
Nitura. Now to Rosales. The step through. Traveling violation.
Louis Rosales last season played for Dasmariñas, while Lance Nitura played with Bawan Cafe Uno together with LeBron James Daep. But now they are all playing under one team, playing for Palawan and Perpetual in the NCAA.
Very early. Mark Burgos gets an easy shot over Palawan Yurich Builders. Corpus, the bump and the foul.
It's really hard to stop the Palawan Yurich Builders because everybody has a green light to create for themselves.
Tsaka hindi mo alam, coach, saan manggagaling yung opensa nila.
And kung yung buhok lang nila yung titingnan mo, hindi mo malalaman kung sino binabantayan mo. I mean, if I were on that team, I'd be easily singled out.
That is one thing that
You cannot argue with.
I mean,
I just got you speechless.
I don't know what to say. I just kept quiet. Here's Burgos. 4 straight points para kay Mark Burgos and he cuts the lead to just 8 points.
We've been talking how flawless the offense is for Palawan and how much Biñan is struggling, but they're only down by 8 points.
Candido now to Corpus. Won't go on the 3. Pascual picks up the rebound. Godoy, strong drive. Nothing there. Kanya pa rin ang bola. He kicks it out. Gemawa 3. Bingo!
That's what you get with Gemao. That's why he's allowed to keep on taking his shots, because when he gets hot, those threes come in bunches. Although that was a long 2.
And Candido agad namang binawi yon. This time it's a 3.
Yeah, exactly. But Jeremy Godoy, I believe, already with a double-double with 13 and 10.
Gemao, reload! And another make. This time, 3 na yun, sabi ni Gemao.
Probably heard me because he's been shooting in this corner right in front of me.
Candido asking for it. He kicks it out. 3-pointer by Velasquez. This is becoming a 3-point shootout.
We love those high-scoring exchanges for teams.
Godoy. Now Gemao is open. You have to find your hot guy. Let's take a look at this one. That is Velasquez knocking that 3-pointer down. Locate your hot guy. Locate your hot guy.
Gemao has been open for 2 straight sequences.
Here's Daep. Now to TJ Tabuan. Corpus, another 3. Won't go. Pascual has it. 3:38 remaining. Here in the third quarter. Kicks it out. Godoy a 3. Yes! He knocks it down.
Better ball movement now from Biñan as they cut the lead down to just 5 points.
Tabuan. Nabutata siya doon ni Burgos. Here's Daep.
Still 0 fast break points for Biñan as Palawan has really made it a point to get back in transition.
Daep has it. Down to 9. Daep inside against Burgos. And he gets fouled. Meanwhile, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Courtney Benaventura.
Lebron Daep, known for his humble and grounded personality, shared his admiration for the Biñan Tatak players. Despite being competitors on the court, Daep acknowledged their talent and determination. Daep's respect for the team highlights the competitive yet the sportsmanlike atmosphere of this league here in Junior MPBL, where players don't just focus on winning but also recognize the hard work of their opponents. Charles, Coach Noy?
You know, the level of respect na binibigay nito ni Daep sa kanyang mga kalaban is just on another level. Imagine, you dominate the league. And yet, you respect your opponents na pare-parehas kayong nagpapakahirap na maglaro dito.
Also, the level of maturity to actually give an answer like that. To give credit to your opponents right off the bat and show respect for them. So again, they're going up against a number 8 team. So you expect a number 1 team to be a little more confident, maybe sometimes borderline cocky. But this guy, he remains humble and grounded and knows what job is ahead of them. They need to take out the Biñan Tatak to proceed into the next round.
Coach, he just had a dunk.
Yeah.
And after that, just a subtle flex. Nothing more.
And it felt like he didn't even want to flex.
Parang napilitan lang eh.
And he had his head down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just a sign of humility.
He wasn't screaming at his opponents. He wasn't making any, signs. Wala naman siyang ginagawang kung ano-ano. Wala. He just got back on defense.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the best part of it. Right after that very small flex, if you could call it a flex, he just went back on defense.
Here's Jeremy Godoy once again being the catalyst. Has 20 points already for Biñan.
That's the lead down to just 3 points.
DJ Tabuan. Now to Louis Rosales. A 3 won't go. And a chance to tie para dito sa Biñan Tatak Vice Gel.
And Palawan will continue to play the same way. If they get an open look, they will keep shooting. Eventually, those shots will fall.
Pascual has it. Now it's with TJ Tabuan. Ends up in the hands of Velasquez, and that is the importance of trailing your teammate.
Almost a good stop there by Jeremy Godoy.
Being at the right place at the right time. Resiliency paying dividends para dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders. The lead is back to 5.
So we have a quick lull as Miko Pascual tying his shoelaces.
A minute and 7 seconds remaining here in the third. Godoy has it. Burgos hands it off. Ranieses, top of the key, 3 won't go. .45 seconds remaining here in the third. 5-point game. Rosales out to Corpus. 3-pointer is in once again para kay Jim Corpus.
18 points now for Corpus. Excellent execution, great setup, knocking it down from deep.
Burgos thought about it. Gets it to go, gets the friendly roll.
Hesitated to take the shot, that's why the ball hesitated on going in.
8 seconds left here in the third. Tabuan kicks it out. Rosales now to Velasquez. And they couldn't beat the buzzer with the basket. 61-56. 5-point game. At the end of the third quarter, we have 10 more minutes para malaman kung tapos na ba ang serye na to o magkakaroon pa ba ng isang laro. Last 10 minutes of action ng last game of the week. 9 games finally coming to an end. Last 10 minutes of action, but we're not sure of that. 61-56.
Well, a great comeback for Biñan in that third quarter, outscoring Palawan 27-20, and that's why the lead is down to just 5 points.
Jim Corpus, nothing on the three. Here's Gemao. He's been hot. This time it won't work. Rosales doesn't have the numbers. Corpus now to Daep. Back to Rosales. All day to shoot. And he makes it.
That open look was generated because Godoy was late to get back on defense.
And another steal coming from Palawan. Here's Corpus. Back to Rosales. And they hit another one. 6 straight points. Not even a minute gone by the fourth.
Well, if I were the Palawan Yurich builders, I'd open up a microwave store because everyone just gets hot in a minute.
Pascual gustong bumawi. Nothing there. Here's Godoy against Corpus. Godoy gets fouled.
Just manufacturing a trip to the free throw line that time was Jeremy Godoy, although they call it a baseline out of bounds play. As you see, the second three-pointer for the quarter coming from Louis Rosales.
67-56. Ranieses has it. He's being trapped. What will he do? Down to 7 seconds. That is a miss. Velasquez now to LeBron Daep. Corpus couldn't knock it down. Here's Jim Corpus, traveling violation.
Again, in basketball, every time you hesitate, you open yourself up to any kind of violation.
(67-56). 8 minutes exactly remaining here in this game. Godoy has it. He tries a three and he won't make it. Pascual, the offensive rebound, overshoots that one.
Right now, Palawan looking to close this one out.
Daep, nilagay na lang ni LeBron Daep.
Doesn't have to be difficult. Fundamentals also very effective. The patience for LeBron James Daep. Scoring uncontested.
69-56, 13-point advantage para sa Palawan Yurich Builders, Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. (69-56), 13-point game. Biñan is still not out of this game, Coach.
Yeah, most definitely, but allowing an 8-0 run for Palawan to open the fourth quarter, not going to help their cause.
Burgos missing on that attempt. Here is Rosales. Oh, there's a foul. So there will be a review. Initial call was a push on Jeremy Godoy. Tignan natin ulit yun. Hindi kita sa camera. See it again. There's the bump.
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, not really a basketball play. Might be able to get away with that in other leagues, but here in the junior MPBL, always a priority for the referees. The safety of the players on the court.
Ang tinuturo sa ganyan, coach, simple bump lang. Shoulder to shoulder check lang kayo. Pero when you extend your forearm, nakalabas na yung siko mo, it's another story. And this time, nahuli ng ating referees.
Oh, they're just calling a regular foul. Usually, when there's a wind-up like that, they would interpret it that way, but I believe Jeremy Godoy got away with that one.
Lucky break for him.
If they did call an unsportsmanlike foul on him, he would need to sit out 3 playing minutes.
Great pass. Godoy has it. He fades. And Mark Burgos just taps it in.
Hope springs eternal for Biñan with those effort plays.
Rosales has it. The fake handoff. Tabuan out to Daep. Hindi na binaba yung bola.
Great setup there by Tabuan.
So there's a foul on TJ Tabuan.
At the minimum, the Palawan bench will be warned. He wasn't vertical, that's why the foul was called. And that's why for anyone attacking a defender, you go into the body, force them to lose that verticality.
So Miko Pascual shooting 2 free throws. First one is in.
It's about that part of the game where Biñan can no longer afford to trade baskets with Palawan. They're gonna need to make some stops.
Tabuan hands it off to Corpus. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Tabuan. 2 consecutive fouls on him.
Offensive fouls off the basketball. So that's one stop for Biñan. Let's see if they can capitalize on the offensive end.
Jeremy Godoy. Now to Pascual. He thought about it. He lets it fly. The importance of not second-guessing yourself.
If you're confident enough with your shot, you have an open look, just let it fly.
Rosales on the attack. 3-second violation. Going to be called against LeBron Daep.
LeBron Daep was expecting Dexter Rosales to just shoot that basketball. Put the ball on the floor and took a little too long.
Godoy, tough shot. Won't make that one. And look at LeBron Daep. Kinuha lang kay Pascual yung bola.
To think that Pascual probably had better position than he was.
Daep inside.
It's going to be the third personal foul on Jeremy Godoy.
14 to shoot para sa Palawan Yurich Builders. Daep, he's wide open and he makes it from deep.
Very scary sight as LeBron Daep now with 21 and 13.
14-point differential. Godoy kicks it out. Ranieses. Now to Gemao. He's been quiet. Ends up in the hands of Velasquez.
That's why it's important to keep feeding the hot hand. Eventually they cool off.
Tabuan has it. He spins. Drops it down low. And Rui Rosales. Parang nagulat siya. Napunta sa kanya yung bola kaya sumablay eh.
To see himself that wide open.
Burgos. Great challenge by LeBron Daep. Tabuan on the attack, drops it down low. LeBron Daep using his left, nothing there.
Still a good setup there for Daep, who was within his maximal scoring position.
And a three-pointer is good para kay Jeremy Godoy. Cuts the lead down to 11 points.
Really a tough cover, Jeremy Godoy. He can hit from the outside, but I feel like he doesn't take enough shots in a game.
Tabuan to Daep, and this time he wasn't so nonchalant.
Well, I guess that was more as a tribute for that great pass from his teammate.
Jeremy Godoy gets doubled. Pascual, nowhere to go. Pascual gets fouled.
They had him hemmed in. Did not need to reach in that situation. And Miko Pascual lucky to earn a trip to the free throw line.
Two minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in this game. Can you imagine, Coach? 9 games done. Kahapon 10, and you were part of both days.
I try to not count anymore.
9 games in 2 days, Coach. The Iron Man.
Well, if you enjoy what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work anymore.
That's correct. That's correct.
Much like these kids, you know, this feels nothing more than a game to them. The love for the game, more than enough for you to try to keep on improving. Give you the inspiration to get up in the morning and start working.
Godoy has it. He kicks it out. Ranieses, a 3 over the outstretched arms of LeBron Daep.
That three-point shot can propel any team back into the ball game.
And now, Biñan Tatak Vice Gel has a chance to cut this lead to single digits. Burgos on the attack. Burgos lays it in and he smokes it.
That's a sorry miss for Burgos. Very drinkable layup for him.
Last 2 minutes atid sa atin ng Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Daep has it to the cutting Candido. Over to Daep. ends up in the hands of Velasquez.
Very underrated the passing capabilities of LeBron Dive now with 3 dimes in the game.
A minute and 28 seconds remaining here in this game. Ranieses. A sorry possession para sa Biñan.
And also that missed layup earlier by Burgos.
A minute and 6 seconds remaining. And a steal by Jeremy Godoy. Candido giving chase and Godoy cuts the lead to 8. And a timeout has been called by Palawan Yurich Builders after that basket from Jeremy Godoy. He's at 25 big points right now. 78-70 with 57.8 seconds remaining here in this game. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. Eight-point game. 57.8 seconds remaining here in this game. Bola ng Palawan Yurich Builders. So Palawan Yurich Builders will get a warning for delaying the game. Ball is in the hands of Lance Nitura. 12 to shoot. Nitura on the attack, kicks it out. Daep. Down to 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Velasquez nakawala, and Velasquez, that is the nail in the coffin. Just when we thought the ball was going nowhere, it is Velasquez coming up with something, and he extends the lead to 10 points. 34.8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. (80-70). 34.8 seconds remaining. Here's Himao. He's ice cold nung fourth and final quarter dahil hindi siya nahanap ng maigi ng kanyang mga kakampi after hitting a couple of baskets.
And like we were talking about earlier, how he hit a couple of baskets, and for the next two sequences, he was wide open here in the corner, and that ball just not falling into his hands, and eventually he cooled off and has failed to score since. Nevertheless, if you look at the stats here for Biñan, Tatak, Gel, you have 4 players scoring in double digits. Godoy with 25, Burgos with 15, Hema with 14, Pascual with 13. That should be more than enough for any team to pick up a victory. But on the other end, for Palawan, you have 3 players with almost each one of them with 20 points each. 23 for Daeb, 20 for Velasquez, and 18 for Corpus. So that's about 60 points between 3 players.
They're just not refusing to give up. .9 seconds remaining here in the game.
I did say in the pregame, it's going to take a superhuman effort from Jeremy Godoy to actually pull off a victory here.
He's at 28 points, highest pointer here in the game.
Apparently not enough to be superhuman.
Jim Corpus gets fouled, and it's safe to say, Coach, that Palawan Yurich Builders has clinched the spot for the division finals. And a timeout has been called by Palawan Yurich Builders, 80-74 with 7.4 seconds remaining here in the game. .4 seconds remaining here in this game. So there's another foul. So penalty na ang great presence of mind by TJ Tabuan to bounce it off Burgos' back.
That's why you do not want to turn your back on the inbounder. That should just about wrap it up. Palawan remains undefeated in 12 games. More importantly, moves on to the next round of the playoffs.
And a timeout has been called by Biñan, Tatak of Vice Gel. 82-74 with 5.4 seconds remaining here in this game. .74. 5.4 seconds remaining here in this game. And that will do it. Congratulations, Palawan Yurich Builders, for moving on to the next round of the playoffs. And of course, we have to give credit to Biñan, Tatak, Vice Gel. 4 players scoring double digits, coach.
And actually, for them to stop playing, it took the final buzzer to stop them. They continued to compete even after the final buzzer. And I mean, they did finish at number 8, but this team is definitely, they played very well here against the number 1 team, putting a scare on the still undefeated Palawan Yurich Builders.
And of course, for Palawan Yurich Builders, 12 straight games all season long, an unblemished record, undefeated. Ang Palawan Yurich Builders, and of course, one guy, always, it goes without saying na nga, coach, eh.
Well,
Bron
sometimes
James
you try to
Daep.
find reasons to give it to somebody else, but when you look at the numbers and you know how much he affects the game on the floor and how he carries himself also on the floor, can't really help but keep on giving him this award.
23 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists. Complete performance galing kay LeBron James Daep. But of course, let's give credit to his teammates also. Velasquez with 20 points, Corpus with 18, Rosales with 12. They all were instrumental dito sa laro na to.
Well, they were always conniving. Whenever Biñan would get into the game, there would always be a timely hit, and it came from all angles for the Palawan Yurich Builders.
And of course, Courtney Benaventura at Courtside Reporter is with LeBron James Diet right now.
Joining me here is our extreme best player of the game, Lebron Daep from Yurich Palawan Builders with 23 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. Congratulations, Lebron. That was a very intense game, pero hindi kayo pinanghinaan ng loob. Your team was able to dominate all throughout the season. Undefeated kayo, all 12 games. What can you say about it?
Masasabi ko lang is, yung panalo po namin is, bunga po yun ng araw-araw namin pag-ensayo. Like, focus kami palagi sa ensayo and focus kami mag-improve every day.
Yeah, bukod pa dyan, Lebron, how were you able to maintain your composure? Paano ka nakapag-focus din despite the pressure na nararamdaman mo sa loob ng court?
Actually, same lang nung answer nung una kasi yun nga po, bunga na rin yun ng everyday na preparation namin para sa mga laro.
Ayan, hard work really do pays off, right? So, Lebron, may mga gusto ka bang batian at pasalamatan?
Una-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord Jesus Christ. Siya po yung dahilan kung ba't kami nananalo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa coaches, kay Boss Yurich, tapos kala Coach Job, di sa Tamayo family, and dito po sa mga teammate ko po, lalo na sa mga na-injury po namin teammate, inspirasyon ko rin sila. Si Renzo Zanoria, Jacob De La Cruz, Aris Borja, tapos si Zildron Asuncion, pagaling ka. Nagpapasalamat ako sa mga sumusuporta sa akin dyan sa Bicol, mga pamilya ko po, at sa lola ko, sa papa ko na sumusuporta dyan. Happy birthday sa kapatid ko and kay Coach G. Happy birthday, Coach G. Kay Kurt Velasquez, Minecraft tayo dalawa. And shoutout sa'yo, Bea.
Ayan, salamat Lebron, at syempre kasama din natin ang kanilang head coach na si Coach Job Cleofas. Coach, pwede nyo na pong kunin at idikit yung sticker nyo. And of course, congratulations to the whole team now that you are off to the South Division semifinals. Ayan, thank you so much and congratulations once again. We would also like to thank Don Benitos for providing us a sumptuous Filipino delicacy. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Now back to you, Charles and Coach Noy.
Thank you so much, Courtney. Congratulations, LeBron James Daep and the rest of the Palawan Yurich Builders for moving on to the next round of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 playoffs. And that will do it to cap off our Sunday 9 games crazy day. For my partner, Coach Noy Africa, our courtside reporter, Courtney Benaventura, and the rest of the hardworking men and women of our production crew. This has been Charles Beichong saying good night from the city of Quezon. Ito po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.
Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan ito. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances,
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat.